because I had done a few things in the West African region before, that we must have the West African Organization of Pharmacists. Nobody believed in me. But I had another engagement that took me around West Africa and Africa. So anywhere I went, I was able to talk to pharmacists. It was not yielding a lot. Even the Francophones were more interested, provided we contacted Paris. And I did. But God always directs things. I don't know how many of you know somebody called Chief Toss Benson. We don't do history anymore, so we don't know anybody. Anybody heard of Chief Toss Benson? Yes. Are you old enough to know that? He was Minister of Information. So in those days, I used to be also going around town. So I was having lunch with him. You know, he's married to somebody from Liberia, Operal Benson. And lo and behold, as I was having that lunch, the fourth person, Toss Benson, his wife, myself, the fourth person was called Clavinda Bright Parker. We were just talking. And as I was leaving, I just said, well, you are from Liberia. Do you know any pharmacist in Liberia? Apart from some names I mentioned. They said, I am a pharmacist. So instead of leaving, I had to sit down and wind forward rapidly. We arranged that we have a conference in Monrovia, Liberia. And that's how the West African Pharmaceutical Federation was born.
God bless you.
She became president. Another story is that I became secretary. And Adenika became the editor. Anybody remembers Dr. Adenika? Thank you very much. Thank God. The first editor. And we arranged a few things as secretary. In 1984, actually, we arranged a very important conference for the West African Pharmaceutical Federation. And I have brought something to show that to you. That's one of the papers. This paper was delivered by same Dr. Fred Adenika. And the theme was, because we had been wondering how would we make this federation have impact. So we had done this like a symposium, and we had a joint effort between the West African Pharmaceutical Federation. Then the FIP sent people, and then we have the Commonwealth Pharmaceutical Association. And the whole thing was how to make the West Africa region industrialized and self-sufficient in medicine. I just brought this tool to you to show you the origins of this organization. Of course, with the fullness of time, after we had visited the meetings of ministers of WAHO, following them wherever they went, we got approved. It was opposed by some ministers because our minister in Nigeria, being a doctor, said what the pharmacists wanted for anything was African. It took us 2 or 3 years to get the West African Pharmaceutical Federation recognized. Then we went into the college idea, and today we have not just a college, but we are thinking of having a building. I think you should know why I'm very happy. It is an idea whose time has come, and there's nothing as strong and successful as an idea whose time has come.
Absolutely.
I just want to have some observations. First of all, I think it's good that you got this land by Tony's negotiating powers, also from the pharmacist, right? So it's a pharmaceutical property. Took me time to know the place. Yes. Belonging to somebody who was in community pharmacy, whose spirit is still here. Those papas of the past who were in pharmacy grumbled about pharmacy and the way they were treated. If they were grumbling so many years ago, we shouldn't grumble. We should have seen the challenge. We should have addressed the challenge. We should have found a solution. After all, that's how we're trained. If you want a solution, all you need is a solute and a solvent. A solute plus a solvent is a solution. We, at the college level, must find that solvent. The solute is the challenge. And I believe that going forward, I'd like to congratulate you for all you've achieved in the training of people. Everybody wants to be a fellow of the college. Many people are fellows who don't even know what the college is all about. They just want an additional title. But the college itself must go on. And to go on, the following are necessary. One is sustainability. Many people start something and they cannot finish it because there's no sustainability. Everything should be done, Mr. President, sir, to sustain what you have achieved so far and even to enhance it. And in order to do that, you want to make sure that a few things happen. One is that you improve the optics of the college. In other words, when people hear about the college, what do they think? They don't think, oh, that's just another college. So If your optics are good, when you are now marketing for support, if your optics are good, people say, oh, that college, they will participate. Rather than saying, that college, I beg forget it. So you must work towards positive optics. Secondly, we must get our administrative structures right. Especially in Africa, regional organizations tend to fail in structural cohesion. If you're not very careful, each of the members will start doing their own thing and leave the regional headquarters alone. Each one will start having their own college, and the main regional thing will suffer. So let's get the administrative structure well, especially the constitution and the rights of relationship. I like to suggest too that we must get our programs right. We're known as a college. Maybe teaching is not the only thing that we need to be a college. There are other creative ways in which you can make the college appealing to people, right? It's good to say I'm a fellow of so and so. So what? What does that make me do better? Because those are the questions we were asked when we were just WAPF. A minister was saying to us, okay, what you're doing now, you have some basic degree. What are you going to do better? Or are you always pursuing doctors to do what doctors do? And my response to them was, we are pharmacists. We are central to the delivery of health care in any nation. And the more our knowledge in all these relevant subjects, the better. And that the postgraduate college would sharpen and enhance that image and make it relevant to our work. So the programs are very important. The programs would also lead you to thinking that it is important for you to seek relevance of the, you must do things that make you relevant, also do things that make you respectable. Relevance, respectability would come from your optics and even visit your optics. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we also want to look at our membership of the organization. The stronger we are, the more we need more members, because together we can do more. There's so many things that the college can be doing that it is not able to do. If you have strong members, your funding is better, and your spread is better, and your impact is better. But please look for quality members. Your members are. When we did this thing in Liberia as WAPF, I personally brought 6 francophone countries, and they all attended. Now I think you are still struggling with francophone countries. It is because of the bigger political problem that you're having that. So I'd like to congratulate everybody for doing this today. Sometimes when somebody says, I have done that, it's just being proud. Nobody does anything. Somebody at a higher level enables you to do it. You are basically an agent, whoever you are here, right? After all, God made things visible and invisible. The fact that they're invisible doesn't mean that they don't exist. It is the mélanger, what the French say, the mélanger, the mixture of the visible and invisible that makes things happen. I'd like to congratulate all of you. I thank you for inviting me.